smartphones are killing your testosterone and causing ED. Doctors won't tell you. Men walk into clinics seeking answers to disappearing libido and performance issues. And what do they leave with? Prescriptions. Not solutions, just prescriptions that only mask the problem, never addressing the real cause. What if the real culprit lies in something you carry with you every day? Something that's become such an extension of yourself you don't even think about it anymore? Your smartphone. We live in a world overwhelmed by invisible waves, constantly emitting signals that chip away at our health. And when it comes to your testosterone production, it's these signals, these seemingly harmless waves, that are playing a silent game of sabotage. This content is for educational purposes only, not medical advice. Everyone's situation is different, so please consult your doctor or a healthcare specialist about your specific health concerns. Now let's get started. Point 1. Blue light from phones suppresses melatonin by 55%. Many men continue using their phones late into the night, checking emails, watching videos, or scrolling through social media. What you don't realize is that those few extra minutes you spend on your screen are triggering your brain to think it's still daytime. That blue light from your screen tricks your circadian rhythm and suppresses melatonin production by up to 55%. Melatonin is the hormone responsible for signaling to your body that it's time to sleep. But when you disrupt its release, you're preventing your body from properly entering rest mode. And when that happens, it's not just your sleep that suffers. Your testosterone production does too. What to do instead? Make it a habit to limit phone use an hour before bedtime. Instead of scrolling through your social media or checking emails, try using apps that filter out blue light, or, better yet, wear blue light blocking glasses. Also, dim your lights as the evening approaches. When you protect your sleep cycle, you're giving your body a chance to recharge naturally, which will improve your mood, energy, and, yes, testosterone production. Reason why. Research has shown that disrupted sleep cycles not only mess with your mood, but also mess with your hormone balance, especially testosterone. If you're robbing your body of quality rest, you're unknowingly sabotaging your ability to produce testosterone and ultimately hurting your vitality in the long term. Point 2. Men who use phones 6+ hours daily have 43% lower testosterone. What most men do wrong. Let's face it, smartphones have become an inseparable part of daily life. Whether it's work emails, social media, or browsing, we end up glued to our screens for hours on end. The problem is, spending over 6 hours a day on your phone, especially in the evenings, directly impacts your testosterone levels. Prolonged exposure to radiation and blue light isn't just a time suck. It's a direct assault on your hormonal health. What to do instead? Set clear boundaries with your phone. Try reducing your screen time, especially during your downtime. Keep your phone out of sight during important hours like family time or dinner, and be intentional about taking breaks. Your body and mind need time to reset, free from the constant bombardment of digital distractions. Reason why? The research is clear. Excessive phone use isn't just ruining your productivity, it's killing your testosterone too. Radiation and blue light emitted by your phone disrupt natural biological processes, reducing testosterone levels and impairing your ability to recharge mentally and physically. Your body needs distance from these devices to restore balance. Point 3. Smartphone dopamine addiction rewires your brain's sexual response. What most men do wrong, that endless scroll for the next dopamine hit, isn't just an annoying habit, it's rewiring your brain's sexual reward system. You might feel a rush from digital stimulation, but here's the downside. Over time, real-life intimacy begins to feel boring or underwhelming in comparison. The dopamine cycle you're training your brain to crave doesn't prepare you for the deeper, more rewarding connections in the real world, especially with your partner. What to do instead? Take control. Implement phone-free zones or periods during your day where digital distractions are put aside. Reduce time spent on apps or social media that are designed to keep you hooked. Cultivate an intentional relationship with how you experience stimulation and reclaim your ability to connect, physically and emotionally, without relying on digital distractions. Reason why, over time, rewiring your brain's sexual reward system doesn't just decrease excitement with your partner, it impacts your body's ability to produce testosterone too. Real intimacy requires genuine connection, not the fleeting gratification of a smartphone screen. By resetting your habits, you're not just improving your relationships, you're also boosting your testosterone levels. Point 4. The radiation from your phone may be destroying sperm count and ED2 sensitivity. What most men do wrong. You probably don't give much thought to where you place your phone, but carrying it in your pocket could be having a serious impact on your health. The radiation emitted from smartphones isn't just a theoretical issue. It's been shown to negatively affect sperm production and the sensitivity of erectile tissue. And while it may seem like a small thing, it's one of those silent, long-term effects that builds up over time, ultimately reducing your sexual vitality. What to do instead? Keep your phone out of your pocket. Store it in a bag or briefcase instead. If you can't avoid carrying it on your person, consider investing in a radiation-blocking pouch or case. These simple precautions can go a long way in preserving your reproductive health and erectile function. Reason why? It's not just coincidence that tech billionaires who understand the long-term consequences don't keep their phones on their bodies. The radiation affects sperm quality and impairs erectile function. Unless we consciously take steps to protect ourselves from this radiation, we risk undermining our sexual health, and the damage may not be reversible. Point 5. 1 hour of late-night phone scrolling reduces testosterone by 15 to 20%. What most men do wrong. Late-night scrolling has become a habit for many men, checking emails, watching a few videos, or just mindlessly passing time on the phone. You might think it's harmless, but that hour of late-night phone use is actually doing more harm than good. Research shows that even 1 hour of scrolling late at night can reduce your testosterone levels by 15 to 20% the following day. Yes, the following day. That's a significant hit to your vitality, all because you couldn't put the phone down before bed. What to do instead? Set a hard rule for yourself. No phone use 1 hour before bed. Instead, replace that time with something more soothing. Read a book, meditate, or do some light stretching. This simple act will help you wind down properly and set your body up for a deeper, more restorative sleep. And as a bonus, your testosterone levels will thank you the next day. Reason why: your body has natural rhythms that are crucial to your overall health, especially for muscle building, fat burning, and energy levels. Disrupting these rhythms with late-night phone use doesn't just mess with your sleep cycle. It actively harms the hormonal processes responsible for your vitality. When you protect your sleep, you're also safeguarding your testosterone production. Point 6. Porn addiction on smartphones creates erectile dysfunction in young men. What most men do wrong. Porn addiction on smartphones has become a quiet epidemic, one that's affecting men younger than ever. More and more men, particularly in their 20s and 30s, are suffering from erectile dysfunction as a result of excessive porn consumption. The endless supply of digital stimulation rewires your brain's sexual response, leaving real-world intimacy feeling flat or even disconnected. The problem? It's only getting worse as smartphones become the primary medium for accessing this content. What to do instead? It's time to detox. Set strict boundaries for yourself. Delete apps or websites that feed this behavior and make it harder for you to resist. Seek out healthier outlets to handle sexual urges, whether through mindfulness, physical activity, or simply engaging in more meaningful interactions with your partner. Regaining control over this aspect of your life can help rewire your brain in a more positive direction. Reason why. The overstimulation from the digital world desensitizes your sexual response system, and this is one of the primary drivers of erectile dysfunction in younger generations. But the good news is you can take control. It won't be easy, but reclaiming your sexual health and mental clarity is worth it. And the longer you wait, the harder it will be to reverse the damage. Point 7. The smartphone epidemic explains why ED rates have skyrocketed 30% in men under 40. What most men do wrong. We're seeing a disturbing trend. Erectile dysfunction rates among men under 40 have skyrocketed by 30% in the last decade. The culprit? Smartphones. Our reliance on them, especially during the evening hours, is doing serious damage. The radiation, the blue light exposure, the constant digital distractions, All these factors combine to create a perfect storm that's hurting your sexual health. What to do instead? It's time to break the cycle. Start managing your screen time. Limit unnecessary exposure to blue light and radiation by using apps or physical tools like blue light blocking glasses. Make your phone use more intentional and put the phone down during your most crucial hours, whether it's family time, work, or relaxation. Reason why. The rise in ED isn't just a coincidence. The small habits we form every day, like constant phone use, add up, leading to significant long-term effects on our sexual health. It's not just about feeling good now, it's about preserving your vitality and sexual health for the future. The choices you make today will directly impact your future well-being. Bonus point. If men continue current phone usage, 60% will experience ED by age 50. What most men do wrong. Here's a staggering statistic. If current smartphone usage trends continue, 60% of men will experience erectile dysfunction by the time they reach 50. That's not some distant problem. It's the reality that's already unfolding for many men today. The constant exposure to radiation, disrupted sleep cycles, and the rewiring of the brain's sexual response is all contributing to a future where ED becomes a common problem. What to do instead? It's time to take action, now. Start making simple adjustments today. Reduce phone use, protect your sleep, and minimize your exposure to radiation. These small changes won't just prevent ED. They'll help preserve your testosterone levels and overall sexual health. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to reverse the damage, but if you act now, you can avoid this fate. Reason why, the data is clear. Continuing down this path will lead to a sharp decline in sexual health for a large number of men. But we don't have to accept this future. With just a few key changes in how we interact with our smartphones, we can safeguard our testosterone levels and sexual vitality for years to come. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Drop a quick comment below to let me know you made it to the end of the video. Just write testosterone boosted and we'll know you're part of the community that's serious about taking action. Your feedback matters to us. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and ensures more people get access to this vital information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss another video. Share this with someone who could benefit from it. You never know how much one share can make a difference.